Everything becomes spontaneously clear. Not necessarily whack, everything becomes... there is a restoring of vision. There is a restoring, there is an acclimatizing to the heart's vibration, you can say like this. There is a taking of time to settle again, to resettle and to stabilize inside the sense of being. You can say it like this. No? I can't say whack, oh, everything is suddenly, it's not like that. This kind of knowledge is not like that. It's not a knowledge of things also. It's almost like a knowledge of no thing. But this may not make sense. But I'm not here to make sense, I'm not here to make sense. Life hasn't got to be sense. Life is not just about making sense. There's a space for making sense. This is fine. But there are larger spaces also, which is not about sense. It's not about rationality. It's mystical, it's blissful, it's inexplicable. It is boundless. It is magical. It's unpredictable. It is complete. You see, don't limit ourselves to what is only logical. Logical is something to do in the realm of just a certain aspect of mind. It is okay. It has its use. It also plays its part in the great dance also. But sometimes I've seen a film of some spaceship that's going up, some craft going into the orbit, and at a certain point it drops off something. I don't know if it drops off the rockets or something. They fall away and it still continues. At some point logic drops away from you. It has to drop away, you see? And then what remains is just the vastness of what is, not these firing pistons, everything it falls away. The person falls away, everything falls away. And I don't mean also that logic fall away, never anymore to be seen, but not to reign. Of course, it in a time of need, you may say like this, it springs up again. It springs, but it does not impose. It simply comes in like instruments in an orchestra. They play in their role. The logic will play its role. It will play its violin. You see, another time somehow another force, another movement is needed that will play. You see, and you are not conducting. I am not a conductor. Okay, if there's something conducting, I'm also watching this thing also. Not even watching it like scrutinizing it. Simply, it is there in front of, in the space of, when I say in front of consciousness, because consciousness doesn't have a back and front. It doesn't have a behind. It doesn't have foreground and background, because it is infinite. You see? But for understanding, we say, it's, I'm behind, because that speaks something to us, to say that, yes, you're in the watching place, you're looking at something. You see? I'm looking from everywhere.
He